Hello YouTubers, Juki Dave here. Today I'm going to do a review on the Dr. Dalek 2-pack back in 2013 for the 50th anniversary of the show, and that is on the Fifth Doctor, the Fifth Doctor in Dalek 2-pack, as seen from Resurrection of the Daleks. This is the next time we get a theme set from Resurrection of the Daleks. If you haven't seen Resurrection of the Daleks, I highly recommend it, because it really is a great story. So we'll start off with the one, the only, the Fifth Doctor, as the Fifth Doctor is my third favourite classic series Doctor and my fourth favourite Doctor. So let's begin. Now, as you know, the whole body sculpt in general is just a re-release of other previous Fifth Doctor figures. The head sculpt is exactly the same as other previous Fifth Doctor figures, especially the hat variants, because he wears the hat. Now this is, as we know, this is a repaint. This would actually make it sort of like a repaint on the season 19 to 20th hatted Fifth Doctor that we got in the Planet of Evil Fifth Doctor and Master Twin pack many years ago. Yep. Honestly, this was the last time we ever had a great Fifth Doctor head sculpt, a great Fifth Doctor head sculpt and likeness to Peter Davison in the show. After that, it all just went downhill for likeness-wise for his Doctor from 2016 and onwards, which I think is really disappointing. Really disappointing when they made him have thicker lips, which is that I feel like character options just really have no respect for Davison, for Peter Davison and his Doctor, which is really sad, honestly. But overall, I think that this was the last great Fifth Doctor figure we got, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. So overall, we have the orange-white pinstripe trousers, as seen from his final season. As we know, I'm not going to go into articulation. I know that the legs do a 360. Yep, that's about it. They don't have any like foot articulation and all that stuff. They can go out side to side, but are prevented by the frock coat. The torso can do a 360. The cricket jumper, it is basically the standard season 21 cricket jumper. Yep. As you know, the frock coat is a darker red. The lining for the frock coat is more of a darker red. Yep. Even still to this day, none of the 5-inch scale Fifth Doctor action figures have buttons at the back of his frock coat, which is really disappointing. I just feel like character options didn't really pay enough attention to detail to the frock coat that very much, which is really disappointing. The hat is very accurate to what he wears now. He didn't really wear his hat all the time. Yep, it's got a red band around the place of the hat. Yep, there we go. These parts can do a 360. As you know, he doesn't have a bolt joint on the shoulders because this is a re-release on the a repaint. It is a repaint on the Time Crash Fifth Doctor, which was released back in 2007 along with the 10th Doctor. Considering that this was the first classic series Doctor to be released in the range. Sorry, he lost his balance. The shoes are exactly the same, they're just a pale white. Yep. He's got the celery, yep, and there's no red button here. So yep, he's got some green hinges underneath the shirt, which is very accurate to how it looks in that era. Yep. Got pockets on the frock coat, so yeah, very nice. And this is actually my favorite variant of the Fifth Doctor. Fifth Doctor in general. I love the season 21 look to the Fifth Doctor, as I see it as the most iconic look to the Fifth Doctor. So yep. Overall, I think that this was the last great Fifth Doctor action figure we got, and it just went downhill after that. So yep. Now we're on to the Dalek. Now, as you know, this is a re-release on the Resurrection Dalek. We got in the Resurrection Dalek set that we got with the Resurrection Supreme Dalek, Terry Molloy Davros, and Season 21 Fifth Doctor without the hat. So yep, as you know, the head does do a 360. Yep, we all know that. The gun, the eye stalk. The gun does a 360. The plunger does a 360. The eye stalk goes up and down. We all know, just like every standard Dalek action figure, it has like 3 sets of wheels, 2 wheels at the back, and 1 wheel at the front to help it turn corners. As you know, this Dalek, I believe, is more of a dark grey bluish color, while being black on the spears and this piece and here and there. It's got orange red, dark orange red pieces that was common for the Daleks during the mid to late 80s era of the show. It's got this black piece right here. Yep. Overall, this has to be like one of my favorite Dalek action figures I've got in the range. Like, it looks so accurate to the one that was seen in that story. Like, I feel like, sadly, this is the only 80s Dalek I've got in the range, which is really sad. I really want to get my hands on the Necros Dalek and the Imperial Guard Dalek, the Special Weapons Dalek, and the Resurrection Supreme Daleks, which those Daleks are just fantastic. And the Destroyed Imperial Dalek, yep, and Terry Molloy Davros, so yep. As those are fantastic figures, yep. But overall, I'm just happy that at least I have an 80s Dalek in the range, yep. But most of the Daleks I got have either just been from the new series and the 60s and the 70s eras of the show. So yeah, otherwise, now as you know, this Dalek is just a repaint on the Genesis Dalek. So yeah, basically it's been very easy for Carrier Options just repaint the Genesis Dalek, which they've done so many times, which they've been doing for years now. So yep, that makes perfect sense. So overall, I really love this Dalek 2-pack. It has to be one of my favorite Dalek 2-packs. Although my favorite one has to be the 8th Doctor and Dalek Alpha as seen from Children of Evolution. But sadly, that 2-pack is extremely rare and expensive to get. But overall, I'm really happy I have this set, as it's such a fantastic set to have in your collection. So if you missed out on getting a Season 21 5th Doctor and a Resurrection Supreme Dalek, then this is definitely the one for you. So later and bye and not forever. This is Dukey Dave, signing off. Bye.